Are you ready to uncover the untold stories behind the intense hatred between WWE wrestler legends?
Hey! King Booker! In trouble! Step through the...
In this video, we'll explore some of the most infamous rivalries in wrestling history. We'll also look at what led to these rivalries and what happened during the feuds. If you're a WWE fan, you'll definitely want to watch this video as you'll get to know the wrestlers on a personal level and understand the real life emotions that were at play. Before we continue, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more updates. The first on our list is Triple H and The Rock. Triple H and The Rock were not just wrestling enemies on TV, they were also not getting along behind the scenes. Many people said that Triple H tried to mess up The Rock's rise to fame from the time he started in WWE as Rocky Mavia. Reports said that Triple H was feeling envious of The Rock's success and wanted to stop him by using his influence backstage. According to Bruce Pritchard, who talked about it in an interview, things got really bad between The Rock and Triple H during their big fight in 1997. Pritchard explained how Triple H would sometimes say things that were not in the script during their talks, while The Rock always stuck to what he was supposed to say. The tension between Triple H and The Rock was not just for show, but their conflict gave their matches an extra spark, making them even more exciting for fans to watch. Next up is Batista and Booker T. Batista's rise to the top of WWE began in 2005 when he won the prestigious Royal Rumble match, earning himself a chance to compete in the main event scene. His victory against Triple H at WrestleMania 21 cemented his status as a top WWE superstar as he captured his first World Heavyweight Championship. This was a significant moment in Batista's career, showcasing his talent and skills in the wrestling ring. While John Cena was being groomed as the face of the company, Batista's popularity and success in the ring made him a big deal in WWE. However, with fame and accomplishments came a rumored change in behavior. Batista was said to have become cocky and egotistical after moving to SmackDown, causing tension with some of his fellow wrestlers. One of the most talked about incidents involving Batista's backstage behavior was the altercation with fellow wrestler Booker T. The two reportedly got into a physical confrontation behind the scenes, with many witnesses claiming that Booker T came out as the victor. This clash between the two wrestlers became a major controversy in Batista's career, but despite the backstage drama, Batista and Booker T were able to resolve their differences over time. This incident shed light on the intense competition and egos that can exist behind the scenes in WWE. The rivalry between The Edge and Matt Hardy is a famous story in the world of wrestling, known for its impact both in and out of the ring. The feud began when Hardy publicly shared that his girlfriend Lita was cheating on him with his friend and fellow wrestler Edge. This revelation led to WWE releasing Hardy from his contract. Fans of wrestling supported Hardy in this situation, chanting his name during segments featuring Edge and Lita on screen. Due to the strong negative response from fans after Hardy's release, WWE was forced to bring him back to the company. Despite not being at fault for the situation, Hardy was the one who had suffered from the betrayal. Upon his return to WWE, Hardy engaged in an on-screen rivalry with Edge and Lita, mirroring the real-life events that had occurred. This storyline captivated audiences and added a personal element to their wrestling matches, making it a highly emotional and intense feud. Rusev is a wrestler in the WWE and he has been speaking out against John Cena. Rusev was upset because Cena got a spot in a big wrestling match without earning it. Rusev tweeted about this and Cena responded in a sarcastic way. Rusev didn't even participate in the match, so it's unclear why he was so bothered by Cena's involvement. Cena and Rusev have a long history in the WWE, with Cena being the one who finally defeated Rusev after a long winning streak. This year, Cena beat Rusev at Battleground. It seems like Rusev is feeling frustrated with his position in the WWE right now. He might be using Cena as a way to express his feelings. Rusev has always been very vocal and outspoken, so it's not out of character for him to speak his mind. It's possible that Rusev is feeling overlooked or underappreciated in the WWE. He may feel like he deserves more opportunities or better treatment. Cena, as a top superstar in the WWE, could represent everything that Rusev is striving for. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens seem to really dislike each other, but nobody knows exactly why. They keep arguing on social media, with Orton making fun of Owens for being overweight, and Owens hit him back. These arguments might seem funny, but there's actually a lot of anger and bitterness between them. For example, Orton once said Owens only went to a fan's wedding to eat all the desserts, and Owens responded by mentioning Orton's vaping habit. Despite the humor in their Twitter exchanges, there is a deeper level of hostility between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Their jabs may seem lighthearted on the surface, but the resentment is very clear. Orton's continual teasing of Owens' weight and Owens' quick comebacks show that there is genuine hate between them. Chris Jericho and Brock Lesnar may not have a history of working together in WWE, but there is a well-known story about their dislike for each other that emerged after the 2016 SummerSlam event. During the main event match between Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton, Lesnar delivered a brutal attack on Orton, causing a real cut on his head. This incident left fans shocked, as it appeared to be a genuine and violent move. At the time, Chris Jericho, who is a friend of Randy Orton, was unaware that the attack was planned as part of the storyline. When Lesnar returned backstage, Jericho immediately confronted him, despite the significant size difference between the two wrestlers. Their confrontation escalated to the point where it almost turned physical before officials intervened and clarified that Lesnar was following the script given to him. The tension between Jericho and Lesnar seems to have originated from this incident and remains strong to this day. It is unlikely that the two will work together in the ring anytime soon, as the animosity between them appears to be as intense as it was in 2016. The problems between Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho stem all the way back to when Rollins was first part of the Shield back in 2012, when Jericho targeted the star on social media. Rollins had tweeted about not being held down in WWE before Jericho piped up to tell him that he was just a flash in the pan. The argument between the duo escalated before Jericho went on to tell Rollins to learn how to cut a decent promo first before pointing out who Rollins named himself after. He then told him that the Shield were a wannabe NWO, and Rollins never responded. This never led to an angle on WWE TV, which means that this could have been Jericho's real thoughts about Rollins when he first made his way to WWE. Rollins has had a history of misusing social media and should be more careful. Last on the list is Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. The feud between Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss in WWE goes way back to their time in NXT. It all started when Sasha Banks accidentally broke Alexa's nose during a match. Sasha seems to have a problem with female wrestlers who didn't start in independent circuits like she did with her friend Bayley. She thinks these wrestlers haven't worked as hard to earn their spot in WWE. On the main roster, Sasha and Alexa have been matched up several times, and fans can sense the tension between them. The tension between them isn't just for show, it's a real clash of personalities. Sasha Banks has a lot of experience in wrestling, having paid her dues on the independent circuit. She believes in hard work and dedication, and she expects the same from her opponents. Alexa Bliss, on the other hand, entered WWE without much prior experience in the wrestling world. The difference in background has led to a clash of egos and a rivalry that fans love to watch unfold. Despite their differences, Sasha and Alexa have been forced to work together in WWE. This has only intensified their feud, with each match becoming more intense as they try to one-up each other. The tension between them is palpable, and fans can feel the real emotions behind their rivalry. In conclusion, the world of WWE is filled with intense rivalries between some of the greatest wrestler legends of all time. Despite their differences, it is important to remember that wrestling is a performance art, and these rivalries add to the excitement and drama of the sport. While these legends may never reconcile their differences, their feuds continue to entertain and captivate fans around the world. Thank you for watching, and kindly subscribe to enjoy more WWE drama and excitement.